Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nadira Riandani and I'm from 5BD. In this video, I'd like to explain about data analysis and research methodology subject. Now I will begin with the definition of data analysis. So data analysis is a process for cleaning, modifying, and modeling data in order to find useful information so that it can provide guidance for researchers to make decisions on research questions. As you know, two kinds of data that use in research. There are qualitative data and quantitative data. For qualitative data, it is usually made up of words, descriptions, images, objects, and sometimes symbols. Riandani and Darwish 2003, page 262 state that in research with a qualitative approach, the focus of the research problem requires the researchers to conduct a systematic, in-depth, and meaningful study as confirmed by Burgess below. In qualitative research, all investigators or researchers focus on the problem being studied, guided by a conceptual or theoretical framework. There are several methods that used in qualitative data, such as content analysis, narrative analysis, discourse analysis, and grounded theory. The first one is content analysis. This method can be used to analyze the document information from text, images, and sometimes from physical items. It depends on the research questions to predict when and where to use this method. The next one is narrative analysis. This method is used to analyze content gathered from various sources, such as personal interviews, field observation, and survey. The next one is discourse analysis. It is similar to narrative analysis. This method is used to analyze the interaction with people in social contexts. In addition, discourse analysis also focuses on the lifestyle and day-to-day environment while deriving any conclusion. And the last one is grounded theory. Grounded theory is applied to study data about the host of similar cases occurring in different settings. When researchers are using this method, they might alter explanation or produce new ones until they arrive at some conclusion. Talk about qualitative data, we have to know about pattern in the data. The first one is a word-based method. This method is used when the researchers usually read the available data and find repetitive or commonly used words. For example, while studying data collected from African countries to understand the most pressing issues people face, researchers might find food and hunger are the most commonly used words and will highlight them for further analysis. The next one is the keyword. This method is used when the researchers tries to understand the concept by analyzing the context in which the participant used in particular keywords. For example, researchers conducting research and data analysis for studying the concept of diabetes among respondents might analyze the context of when and how the respondent has used or referred to the word diabetes. And then the secure tiny base. This technique is also one of the highly recommended text analysis method used to identify a quality data pattern. Compare and contrast is the widely used method under this technique to differentiate how a specific text is similar or different from each other. For example, to find out the importance of resident doctor in company, the collected data is divided into people who think it is necessary to hire a resident doctor and those who think it is unnecessary. Compare and contrast is the best method that can be used to analyze the polls, having single answer question types. Metaphor can be used to reduce the data pile and find pattern in it, so it becomes easier to connect data with theory. And variable partitioning is another technique used to split variables so that researchers can find more coherent descriptions and explanation from the enormous data. Okay, this is how qualitative data analysis. It is start from data collection, data reduction, data display, and conclusion drawing. The next one is quantitative data. This data is whose value measured in the form of number or count with a unique numerical value associated with each dataset. There are two statistics used in quantitative data, such as descriptive statistic and inferential statistic. Okay, this one is descriptive statistic. So descriptive statistic is to the statistic that describe the basic features of versatile types of data in research. There are three measures in this statistic. There are measure of central tendency, measure of frequency, and measure of variation. For measure of central tendency, uh, it is used when researchers want to showcase the most commonly or averagely indicate response. They usually use mean, median, mode as the result. While measure of frequency, it is used when the researcher want to showcase how often a response is given. They usually use count, uh, frequency, and percent result. While measure of variation, it is used when the researchers wants to showcase data spread out. It helps them to identify the depth until which the data is spread out that is directly affect to the mean. They use range, variance, standard deviation, and rank as a result. And for inferential statistic, uh, it is statistic that to make prediction about a larger population after research and data analysis of representing populations collected sample. There are two statistics, uh, estimating parameter and hypothesis test. For estimating parameter, it takes statistics from the sample research data and demonstrates something about the population parameter, while hypothesis test is about sampling research data to answer the survey research questions. Okay, here these are analysis method. There are cross-tabulation, trend analysis, mixed-diff analysis, conjoint analysis, SWOT analysis, and text analysis. For cross-tabulation, it is preferred methods in it use a basic tabular form to draw invariance between different data sets in research study. It contains data that is mutually exclusive or have some connection with each other, while trend analysis it is provide the ability to look at quantitative data that has been collected over a long period of time. The next one is mixed diff analysis. It is a method that used to gauge customer preferences for a purchase and what parameters rank higher than the other in this process. In a simplistic form, this method is also called the best worst method. The next one is conjoint analysis. It is similar like quantitative data analysis method that analyze parameter behind a purchasing decision. While SWOT analysis is a method that assigns numerical value to indicate strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat of an organization or product or service, which in turn provide a holistic picture about competition. And the last one is text analysis. It is an advanced statistical method where intelligence tools that make sense of the quantify or fashion qualitative and open-ended data into easily understandable data. This method is used when the raw survey data is unstructured but has to be brought into a structure that makes sense. Okay, I think it's all about my explanation. Thank you for